Hello guys, welcome back to another video from YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing something I've been planning on doing for a while, but today I just feel like now is the right time to do it. So if you enjoy this video and you enjoy my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you really like what I do and you want to be notified every time I post a video, you can go ahead and turn on post notifications to always. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so GT in general is this type of show that is like a continuation from something that you really liked, but then it kind of cuts on to like, oh, let me minimize the expectation of most things. Now, the first part that I'm going to be talking about is practically just the Black Star Dragon Ball saga. I'm going to be doing this in sagas: Black Star Dragon Ball saga, the Baby saga, unless I'm forgetting something, the 17 saga, and then the Omega Shenron saga. It becomes kind of boring at a point where it turns into like, oh, nice, start of adventure, makes sense, name is Dragon Ball Grand Tour, everything, it makes sense and it's completely fine. And then it turns into this weird, wacky adventure of finding random robots in the sand. And then, okay, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the show. I think it just doesn't really, it's not what you would expect from something from Dragon Ball. Let's take Dragon Ball Super for example. The first thing that you saw was a new transformation. Now in Dragon Ball GT, the first thing you saw was Goku turning into a child. It's not really a transformation because he's just getting younger, nothing at all. If anything, his power level decreased instead of increased. So straight off the bat, you have something different from what normally happens in Dragon Ball. It's not the normal thing that happens. Now back to the Black Star Dragon Ball saga. It's one of those sagas that are just weird, wacky. You go on an adventure and you just find this random robot out of nowhere. Okay, it's like, I can't tell the difference from the filler episodes and the actual episode. It's like everything is a filler. It doesn't contribute to the story. It doesn't really make sense. We could have cut out the whole part of Giyu and nothing would have really changed. Actually, some would have changed, to be honest. The whole plot would have changed actually. But personally, there's just one saga that I personally don't like. After this saga, everything gets downright. You get back on track to something like a normal Dragon Ball thing. Like, the main essence of Dragon Ball is just a bunch of fighting and it just makes it look everything cool. And since that's how the main essence of this show is supposed, what the main essence of the show is supposed to be, you won't really expect to go on a childish adventure to look for some other weird type of Dragon Ball. Yes, it is exploring the different possibilities of different types. It introduces you to that concept, yes, but it's not canon. Yes, the thing about Dragon Ball GT is that it is no longer canon due to Dragon Ball Super, which if I were to compare both of them, which expect it very soon, it will happen, I will be comparing Dragon Ball GT to Dragon Ball Super, it just doesn't really match up. But in the manga of Dragon Ball Super, you do find that new type of Dragon Ball. Yes, this is a spoiler, I am very sorry. But the thing is, yeah, the whole point of Dragon Ball, as I said before, is just increasing your power level. Now this is another thing. since the main essence and point is to increase your power level, like in Z we had 3 transformations, and in Super we had technically 2. I won't count Ultra Instinct. In GT we had the least amount, just 1, and not gonna lie, it does look the best. Like, whoa, have you seen this? It's like one of the best looking transformations, apart from that very old animation style. It's just a really good transformation. It's personally one of my favorites. And some things that aren't really explained, some things that aren't really explained are how it makes him, taller, since he was a child when he was a child. He grew back his tail, and then he became taller. Some things of this show just doesn't add up, doesn't make sense, and I feel like there was a reason why they changed GT, and then they said, oh, no, let's get in some Super, Dragon Ball Super instead. I really understand the reason why, and I get it. I don't really think there'll be more parts to this video, since I'm basically explaining some things more than just the Black Star Dragon Ball saga. But not gonna lie, there might actually be some more parts to this video. But the thing is, there's just really not a lot in the Black Star Dragon Ball saga that really interests you. Like, I really wanted to skip the whole thing. I genuinely did. The first episode was, alright, sure, fine. Next episode, okay, sure, fine. A couple episodes later, I was like, oh, please, oh god, no, oh, please, oh my gosh. But when it gets to the baby saga, which I will be talking more in, I'll be in-depthly talking about more in the next video, that's when everything starts to get real cool. Like, screw the word cool, I mean, it's just, can you see this thing? Like, it's actually really, really good. That's when I start to enjoy it. But Black Star Dragon Ball Saga is just more of a disappointment than anything. It talks about this character, you just have random villains thrown around for no apparent reason. It really just doesn't make sense. I haven't really talked about this, but it just, actually I think I have. No, I haven't talked about the villains. The villains, they're just randomly thrown around. Oh, first you have this power hungry government. Oh my gosh, it's realistic. Oh my gosh, talking about real life. First you have that. Next you have some more random things like this obsessed, this pervert. You have a pervert, and then you have a some sort of monster that can predict earthquakes. Yeah, it's really not something you would expect. It's more lower class from what Dragon Ball used to be. Like, before we had like Majin Buu, Cell, Frieza. Like, those are incomparable. Like, if you compare a pervert to Frieza, it just, you really can't do that. It doesn't make sense to me. But that's the only part that I personally don't like about Dragon Ball GT. I have watched the rest and it is mad sick. I personally like it. Goku SSJ4, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is like one of the best things in the entire show. Yeah, it's disappointing that there's only one new transformation, which I don't really see how we Luther, but I don't really see how Goku lost his eyebrows and grew some hair, some more hair anyways. But yeah, genuinely, I just personally think that Black Star Dragon Ball Saga was a disappointment. Really disappointed me, but the rest of it was just, it gets better later on. And I personally just wanted to say my personal opinion on the saga. This is just my personal opinion. If you have another personal opinion about the saga, and if you like it, not trying to discourage you or anything like that, it's just, I didn't really like the absolute weirdness of the Black Star Dragon Ball saga. And yeah, it's practically all I have to say. Apart from that, it just gets absolutely better, which I've said before, and I cannot stress this enough. It really does get better. It's just, as I can't stress this enough either. I personally think that the Black Star Dragon Ball saga was a bit of a disappointment. It ended on a great note because it ended. Not just that, but it ended on the start of the Baby Saga, which was one of my second favorite sagas. And yeah, you don't really see that much from Goku or anything like that in the Black Star Dragon Ball saga. Nothing new. He just went Super Saiyan once, and in the Black Star Dragon Ball saga, anyways. And that was a really big disappointment for me. Yeah, that was again adding on top to the disappointment of the saga. It didn't really add anything to the main story. It's just, yeah. But Super just, it's a good thing this whole thing was erased, kind of, as you can see. But I'm glad about one thing. It's not in this saga, it's later on, but I'm glad about one thing. They actually introduced Oob, which I personally like. He was shown briefly being, absolutely slap talked by Goku, slap talked to by Goku, and yeah, I just appreciate that they added Oob. Even in Super, they didn't add Oob. And again later, that's the beginning of the saga. Actually, that's one thing that I appreciate that isn't that much of a disappointment for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part of this video. See you later. Thank you for watching.